Once upon a time, in the quiet little village of Villeneuve, nestled between green hills and sparkling streams, lived a young woman named Belle. While the townspeople called her odd for always reading, Belle saw the world through pages and dreams. She imagined far-off lands, magical creatures, and adventures beyond the hills. But more than anything, Belle believed in being kind, brave, and true to herself, even when others didn't understand. One sunny morning, Belle tucked a book under her arm and headed into the woods to read in her favorite meadow. On her way, she noticed something unusual: an elderly woman sitting alone on a stump. Her clothes were tattered, and her hands trembled. "Bonjour, madam," Belle said gently. "Are you all right?" The woman gave a tired nod. "I haven't had food or water since yesterday," she said, her voice raspy like dry leaves. Belle quickly offered the loaf of bread and cheese from her basket. She even gave her water flask. Then she removed her shawl and draped it over the woman's shoulders. The old woman looked up with sparkling eyes. "Not many would stop. You have a kind heart, Belle." Belle smiled. "Everyone deserves care." The woman stood slowly, her form shifting. Her tattered clothes vanished into a flowing cloak of stars and wind. She was no ordinary woman. She was a forest enchantress. "For your kindness," she said with a wave of her hand, "I gift you 3 magic seeds, blue, red, and gold. Each will teach you something powerful, if you're willing to learn." And with that, she disappeared in a swirl of wind and glowing petals. Belle rushed home, heart pounding with wonder. She planted the blue seed in her garden first, right beneath her window. The very next morning, a tall, silver-leaved tree had grown overnight. Its branches shimmered, and its leaves whispered in the breeze. That day, Belle visited a lonely boy named Julian who often sat by himself at the fountain. She invited him to join her for a picnic, and brought him a book about dragons. "Why are you being so nice to me?" Julian asked shyly. Belle smiled. "Because everyone deserves a friend." Later that night, as Belle looked out her window, she noticed the tree glowing brighter than before. It whispered through the wind, "Kindness is a seed that grows into light. It needs no audience, it grows in silence." From then on, Belle made a habit of small kindnesses. She helped her neighbor carry laundry, picked flowers for the baker's daughter, and read to the miller's grandmother. The tree sparkled more each day, a symbol to the village that kindness, no matter how small, lights up the world. The next week, Belle planted the red seed at the edge of her garden. The following day, a thorny bush with crimson buds had grown. Its thorns glinted under the sun like tiny swords. That afternoon, dark clouds rolled in, and a terrible storm struck Villeneuve. Thunder cracked the sky. The village bridge groaned and swayed dangerously. A terrified shout echoed across the river. "Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye."